Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a double XL curve set that was inspired by a drawing I saw on Instagram. On my Instagram I tagged the artist. So here I'm just putting my base of clear acrylic down. I actually did put a little bit too much because I was supposed to be encapsulating a glitter acrylic, which I'm gonna realize soon, and then kind of improvise here. But I'm going to be using Eclap nail codes, Hey Boo glitter acrylic, and encapsulating some money that I got from Little Black Nail Book that's also on Instagram, and some gold nail flakes. And then of course I'm going to encapsulate at the end with the clear acrylic to make sure we don't file away anything when we go back to shape at the end. And right here, I just dip the money in water because it just makes it easier to stick. Like, usually when it's dry, it doesn't want to stick, even when the acrylic is wet. But when I wet the paper, it sticks better. So I just dip it in a little bit of water that I had right there on the side. Now I'm putting the foils on it and a little bit of the Hey Boo again, and then I'm gonna put the clear on top. Okay, so next I'm gonna do the thumb like I did the pinky with the Hey Boo acrylic, the money, and the gold nail flakes. And then, of course, encapsulate with the clear acrylic. Okay, on the next finger, I'm gonna do an ombre. It's gonna be what is it called? Minty Fresh. Yeah, Minty Fresh by Eclipse Nail Co. And a nude color by Not Polished, but I can't remember the name of that. But it's just gonna be the 2-color ombre on this finger, and yeah, we're gonna do a 3-color ombre on another finger. But okay, let me not get excited. We're gonna get to that. So right here, I'm just building up to the free edge with the first color, and I just want to make sure I get enough to cover up the nail, because again, I'm going to encapsulate with the clear. I always encapsulate with the clear. One, because I want to make sure that I'm not filing away any color, and 2, because my clients are spoiled now, and if I don't put the glow on there, because I have this custom glow acrylic, they'd be like, girl, my nails didn't glow last time. So I always make sure I just put a layer of clear acrylic on top of their nails. And then here I'm putting the cover color on. I'm giving it the ombre effect, and I'm just gonna make sure I go down far enough to where I like it really, and then encapsulate with that clear. All right, on the next finger is where we're gonna do 3 colors in the ombre. We're gonna use this first one is Bend and Snap. All 3 of these colors are from Eclipse Nail Co. This one is Bend and Snap. The next one is Minty Fresh again, and then the third one is Mauve Out the Way. All right, and then so I'm just building up to the free edge again with the first color. Then I'm gonna put the second color on top of that, and then I'm gonna put the third color, and then I'm going to encapsulate. Alright, on the next finger, we're going to do another ombre, this time using Purple Passion and Bend and Snap. So, I got a bigger bead this time, and I'm just, again, making sure the bead is up to the free edge before I put the second color on, and then encapsulate with the clear. on to the next hand. We're gonna do the thumb just like we did the other thumb with the Hey Boo glitter acrylic, and then encapsulate the money in the foil flakes. And then we're gonna do the pinky, but we're gonna do an ombre on that. We're not gonna do it like we did the other pinky. So we'll wait till we get to that. But right here, we're doing we're just putting the money on, and then we're gonna put the gold flakes on, and then you can see like the money is getting wet just from the monomer that was in my brush, so I didn't need to dip it in the water. And then we're gonna put the clear on top. All right, now we're getting to the pinky. We're gonna use Mauve out the way as the first color, and then Bend and Snap as the cover color. And just look at that acrylic, just so smooth. Oh my goodness, so pretty. But yeah, so that's gonna be our 2-color ombre for this finger. All right, on the next finger, I'm gonna do a marble nail. So I'm gonna use Bend and Snap, Mauve at the Way, Minty Fresh, and Purple Passion in this one. And it's already looking so pretty. I just love that. And I just swirl my brush in a little 8 figure just to make the little marble effect there. And then I'm just adding a little of each color on the nail to keep the marble going. And then I'm just working it into the cuticle area and then cleaning it off, of course, to make sure I don't have any excess on the sides. And then that's where you see me adding the Minty Fresh. And then once I have the nail completely covered, I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate with my clear acrylic. All right, on the next finger, we're gonna be doing a 3-color ombre again. So this is Mauve out the way, the first color. The next color we're gonna use Purple Passion, is it? Oh no, Bend and Snap, I'm sorry. So the next color we're gonna use Bend and Snap, and then for the last color, we're gonna use Minty Fresh. And so I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just work my way up the nail with the acrylic and then encapsulate with the clear. So on this last finger, we're gonna use Purple Passion and the nude color by Not Polish. And it's just gonna be a 2-color ombre on this nail. And then we're just gonna do the same thing that we did on the other nails. Just work our way up the nail with the acrylic and then encapsulate with the clear at the end. Okay, now for cleanup, I'm going to push the skin back on both sides and file with the hand file, and then go in with the e-file to clean around the cuticle area. On this one, I had to do a lot of cleanup because remember I said at the beginning I had put a little bit too much clear acrylic on there, so I had to file a lot. But unfortunately, I got out of the frame, so that's why I could only put a little bit on there. But you can see on this finger where I'm holding the skin back with my fingers and then just cleaning up around the sides with the hand file, and then do that on every finger, and then like I said, go around the cuticle area with the e-file. And I use a 180 sanding bit for my cleanup around the cuticle area and then on top of the nail as well. And then you can see me holding her nail down with my fingers as well when I'm filing, just to make sure that I'm not hurting her, because again, with long nails or even short nails too, it can hurt while you're filing if you don't hold the nail down. Alright, now I'm going to go around the cuticle area with that 180 sanding bit using my e-file. It's a Melody Susie e-file that I got off Amazon, and I'm just going to do that again on every nail. And then you can also see me going across the top of the nail, and then I'm turning the nail from side to side just to make sure the nail is even, and then there's no lumps and bumps from when I was laying the acrylic. And you can see I always run my finger across it just to make sure that that it is smooth before I move on to the next finger, because sometimes just looking at it, it looks like there's nothing there, but then I'll feel something. So I just always make sure I run my finger across it as well. And then right here you can see sometimes I have to get the hand file back out because the e-file is just not getting it the way I need to, or maybe I just can't grip it the way I need to. I don't know, but I have to get the hand file and smooth it out some more. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, so moving on to the nail art. I obviously forgot to turn the camera on before I did that finger. So we're going to start here with the ring finger. I'm going to be doing a mouth with the tongue sticking out, and then we're going to do a 3D lollipop. And then I'm just using a pencil to sketch the drawing first, just because it's just easier for me that way. I make a lot less mistakes when I draw it or sketch it out first and then just kind of color it in. And so all the fingers are going to spell out fuck love, and then we're going to do a broken heart as well, and then we'll have one bling on another finger. Okay, now that I've done the sketching, you can see me just measuring what size teddy bear to use as the lollipop. And then I'm going to color in all of the graffiti letters and the artwork. And then I will glue down the bear and the jewel on the pinky finger on the other hand. filling in the graffiti letters and the other artwork, I am going to go back in a second time with another coat of each color, just to make sure they're completely filled in and not see-through. And then you can see me going back in with the second coat right here. I'm not going to show every single nail, but you can see where I did go back in and fill it in one more time. So now I'm going to go in with the second color, which is red, and I'm going to fill in the lips, and I'm going to do the broken heart as well, and also the tongue, which I'm going to do pink. And then you'll see me do the outline in black of the graffiti letters, well, of all of the artwork is actually I'm going to do the black outline with. right, now that that's finished, we're gonna move on to the bling. And I forgot I was doing bling on the thumbs as well. So we're gonna do cuticle bling on the thumbs with a nail charm, and then on the pinky, we're just gonna do one nail charm. Alright, and then while she's drying that in the light, we're gonna do the 3D lollipop, and then I'm using acrylic to put it on because I tried it with the glue that I'll use, and it's usually good for the charms, but I don't know, I just felt like maybe it was kind of heavier, and so I just wanted to use acrylic. So I put the acrylic on there and then just kind of positioned how I wanted it, and then waited for it to dry. And then now we're doing the cuticle bling on the thumb, and then once we're finished with that, we'll put that in the lamp to dry, and then we'll move on to top coat. All right, boom, finally got that pinky in the frame. So yes, now we're putting on the top coat, and that is the diamond top coat from Acrylic Nail Co. And we're going to use that on every finger except for that middle finger with the heart. We're going to use the glitter top coat from Acrylic Nail Co. And then here's that glitter top coat. You don't have to use another top coat on top of this one. It is already a top coat. It just has glitter in it, so it gives it that shimmer. It's so pretty. I love that. So we just used that one here on this one nail. Then we had a little lint there I had to pull off. But yes, definitely love this one. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other hand. Just put the top coat on and then dry it in the nail lamp for 60 seconds. And I didn't show it here, but I did use a reflective polish from Secret Nail Affair to give the lips that shimmer effect there, because we didn't want to use the glitter top coat because we didn't want to over the whole nail. I did already have that red color, so I just put it on top of the red polish, and then we used the regular top coat instead. And then here are the nails as the finished product. Yes, I love how they came out. Very much a masterpiece.